It seems to me that controversial Married at First Sight Season 18 couple is not being truthful about their relationship via Instagram. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. I don't think Married at First Sight Season 18 villain couple Madison Myers and David Trimble are being truthful about their relationship post-show, and I've noticed they are hiding something on Instagram. Madison and David were not a couple that was matched by the Married at First Sight experts Dr. Pepper Schwartz, Pastor Cal Roberson, and Dr. Pia Hollick at the beginning of the season. Madison was originally paired with 35-year-old financial systems manager Alan Slovic, while David was paired with 38-year-old executive assistant Michelle Tomlin. There were 3 other couples matched besides them. Imam Abat and Aichi Ojor split around their 1-month anniversary, and Imam went on to get engaged again within a week. Carla Juarez and Juan Franco mutually asked for a divorce on decision day, and they have since had drama and public bad blood online. Camille Parsons and Thomas McDonald were the only Married at First Sight Season 18 couple matched who said yes on decision day, and they are still together today. I thought Season 18 was the messiest season of MFS yet, and I feel Madison and David are adding to that even more with their Instagram behavior. Madison and David had an illicit affair. When Madison and her original husband Alan shared their wedding day, all seemed well between the pair. They were kissing and being cute, but that ideal situation came crashing down the next day when Madison's family let Alan know, in no uncertain terms, that he was 100% not Madison's type. Alan tried not to let himself get defeated by that notion, but if Madison's family didn't defeat him, Madison surely did. I witnessed Madison string Alan along, giving him crumbs of hope that she could grow into attraction and that they could work out. Alan tried everything Madison and the experts suggested to get Madison to like him romantically, but I saw Madison being an unaffectionate ice queen. And now I know why, because she had something illicit going on. For David's part, he turned off his wife Michelle almost immediately by relaying that he lived in a unit in his parents' house and was a smoker. Michelle had a hard time coming back from those red flags and others, and she was short and cold with David. However, at the experts' counseling, Michelle endeavored to try and see the good in David. While I thought Michelle and David were making some progress towards an understanding and even a potential connection, David ruined it. He got caught sending a text meant for someone else, to Michelle. David originally tried to play like the text was meant for his cousin about food, but when his cousin didn't corroborate that, David said it was meant for a woman he dated named Tiffany. Not believing David in the slightest, Detective Michelle surmised that the text was meant for Madison, and she confronted them individually during the group retreat. Both denied that they were involved with each other, but upon a producer's prompting, Madison came clean and she and David decided to officially ditch Alan and Michelle and start a relationship together. Essentially, they matched themselves. Madison and David go out of their way to showcase they're happy. When David and Madison showed up to events after decision day with the rest of the group, they showed up as a couple and with attitudes. I never saw Madison or David be respectful of those they hurt, or take accountability for having the affair and completely going against what Married at First Sight is about. What annoyed me even more was how they acted during the reunion. Madison did apologize to Michelle, but I absolutely did not think it was sincere, and Madison and David both hid behind the positive feedback they were getting from their cast mates other than Alan, Michelle, and Carla. Once the reunion episodes aired, and Madison and David were no longer their NDA and could disclose their current relationship status, they wasted no time showcasing that they were still very much together. To me, the controversial pair go out of their way to showboat and try to present that they're the perfect couple even though they came out of scandal. Madison only gets positive attention on her Instagram posts. What does strike me as odd, however, is that there seems to be no haters in the comments of Madison's posts. Given that Madison and David not only lied and disgraced their characters but also left a trail of upset fans and spouses, I would think that they would have their fair share of haters on social media. Madison and David both had an air about them on the show, like they didn't care what anyone thought and that it was them against the world. But I'm not so certain they can handle the smoke. I'm certain that Madison has been deleting negative comments on her and David's posts, and is even, perhaps, deleting followers who speak out against her and David. It doesn't make sense to me that Madison only has people rooting for her and David in the comments of her Instagram posts, because they were so inflammatory all season long as a couple and individually. I don't believe Madison and David are as good as they portray. I see them doing way too much online to prove that they are happy, and I feel it's because they have underlying relationship difficulties stemming from Married at First Sight. I'm positive Madison and David are fronting like their relationship is healthy and sound, because I know they have to be affected, at least in part, by what the haters say, because there is a lot of truth in criticisms of the wayward pair.